saying let the music play, so I'm gonna let it play for a little bit. There we go. Come on in here, chat. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Airdrop this to myself. Let me airdrop this to myself. There we go. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Oh, make sure y'all go visit hypnosiswithkendall.com. Hypnosiswithkendall.com. That's Kendall with an E. Kendell. Kendell. Because when it comes to getting your mind right, I'm telling y'all right now, personal experience. This is not a sponsored message. This is a for real message, because a lot of people going through a lot of stuff, and if you're going through a lot of stuff, your mind ain't right. You got to get your mind right. Like, you got to have your mind right for all this crap we going through right now. You got to have your mind right. You dig what I'm saying? You can have all the preparedness, survival shit. You could have, and that's the preparedness of it too. That's important too. Anton Edwards does that. But if your mind ain't right, you're not going to even see yourself as worth doing any of the rest of that stuff for. So, hypnosiswithkendall.com. I always recommend that. Y'all know, you just dropped into me to say that. Just dropped in to say that. But we live right now. What I'm trying to do right now, I'm about to send this out of my YouTube stories. I mean, not YouTube stories, in my Instagram stories. One second. Let's talk about this. All right, cool. I just sent it up on my stories. All right, now I'm ready to go. Y'all up in here. Let me put on some. So who's in the chat? Let's see. I want to first start off by welcoming my chat room. What's up, Be Original, Stuns, DSB, Marquise, Show Nuff. What's up, y'all? What up, y'all? Come on in here. So this week we're talking about. We're talking about Marlon Wayans striking back. Marlon Wayans strikes back. You're right. If you hit Kendall up, she does respond with the quickness. What's up, Emmanuel? Always good to see you in the chat room, my brother. So let's get into it. What are we talking about here? Earlier this week, we talked about Marlon Wayans, the situation going on with him, and that entitled prick DJ Vlad. I can't stand DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad, he looks like he just looked musty. He just looks musty. Anyway, Marlon Wayans doubled down this week on what we talked about earlier this week. It all started when DJ Vlad offered Marlon Wayans to come down and ask Marlon to come on to do an interview on the show. Marlon responded saying, okay, give me $40,000 and 30% of the revenue. How do I know that? Marlon didn't say that. DJ Vlad called himself busting out Marlon Wayans for demanding that high of a ticket, basically saying that Marlon wasn't worth that high of a ticket. That's what DJ Vlad was doing. And so instead of staying professional and taking his L, taking his no, his white entitlement got him to publicly blast Marlon Wayans for this. And then, as we talked about on the show earlier this week, they went back and forth. I thought it was for the most part over, right? Wrong. Vlad has since done the whole shit that he always does. He has since on his interviews interviewed multiple people about the situation. DL Hughley, Aries Spears, two comics in particular that he interviewed along with some other people, basically still calling out Marlon. And then so Marlon responded by, going back at Vlad and then telling him, you know what, Vlad, since you want to be on this whole shit, I'm about to go ahead and do something that you definitely won't like. I'm going to go and interview with the people that you don't like, starting with Shannon Sharpe. And you see that here. Here. This tweet right here. So basically, this one got my attention again. Yo, DJ Vlad, you asking everyone about my price is crazy. This is the most attention you've gotten in years. This from a day ago. Then he said, I'm going to do everyone else's platform except yours, starting with who you hate first. Club Shay Shay. Interview coming soon. Why is he bringing up Club Shay Shay and Vlad being mad at Club Shay Shay? Well, that comes from back. Y'all remember when Shannon had that big old interview with Cat Williams, and he said that he made more money in that one interview than he did in any one season he made in the NFL. And he talks about whatever you think, put more on top. What Vlad basically did was some Supremium hater style shit. And what he did was what Vlad did was when he I just lost my train of thought. God damn it, not damn it. I'm not even high right now. That's why I usually could do my shows high. When I'm high, I keep going. I'm not even high right now. But basically, where was I at, chat room? I forgot what I was saying. Damn it, I lost my goddamn train of thought. Shit. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I lost my goddamn train of thought. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to right now mute my audio. I'm gonna go back and listen to myself. He said that he made more money in that one interview than he did in any one season he made in the NFL. And he talks about whatever you think, put more on top. There we go. I just went back and listened to myself. I went back and listened to what I said 30 seconds ago. He was talking. Shannon basically said he made more money than he made at any point in any one season in his NFL career. And so what Vlad proceeded to do after that, Vlad turned around and started interviewing people. He went online, started talking about how that's cap. I'm the YouTube master, and I know everything about YouTube, and there's no way Shannon could have made that much money. And then he started going around just interviewing person after person and kept bringing Shannon's name up for a while. From what I hear. Again, I don't really fuck with Vlad. Don't watch him, but I do keep up on what's going on the internet. And this particular story, I got made aware of from Ticket TV. So y'all go check out the channel Ticket TV. I've been listening to Ticket TV breakdown sports. Shit, I remember back when this channel was like at 10,000. Now that motherfucker got like hundreds of thousands of subs all over. But I was one of his earliest subs back when he had like 10,000 subs. Well, before, I remember when he got to 10,000 subs. So y'all go look up Ticket TV. He does breakdowns on different things. And so this particular story, I got wind of listening to Ticket TV. I got the details. I got wind of watching Marlon's Twitter, but I got the details listening to Ticket TV. And so and then going back and looking at Vlad's punk ass Twitter. Of course, I had to go on my ghost account because Vlad got my ass blocked. But so anyway, I just wanted to make sure I gave up where the person that really put me on track to where this was going or what's going on with this. So again, salute to Ticket TV. I want to make sure I give him proper credit. But anyway, so Vlad has been turning around and doing a bunch of interviews. That's what he did there, and that's what Vlad used to, back when I used to even watch Vlad back in the day. He used to do that. If he knew one person was beefing with the other person, he would interview them both. He's always been messy and corny like that. Ticket TV is not a LeBron hater. Ticket TV tells you guys the real about LeBron. You niggas just be obsessed about LeBron and don't like nobody talking outside of company policy when it comes to LeBron. I ain't never heard Ticket TV hate on LeBron. And he actually says things that when LeBron does something good, he mentions it. But when LeBron fuck up, he mentions it. That's not hate. Telling it like it is. You LeBron niggas need to stop being so sensitive. Yeah, motherfucker ain't infallible. Calm down. All right, so what's up, Quan? What's up, mods? Oh shit, Kendall's in the chat. I ain't know Kendall's in the chat. Y'all follow Hypnosis with Kendall, and if she's in the chat, you want the mods. Make sure y'all do that. You dig? So back to what we're talking about. So that's the general overview of what we're talking about. That's the overview. Now let's break it down. Let's break this all the way down. Why do I have it titled the way I have it titled? Well, one, if I don't have it titled this way, you niggas ain't gonna watch. If I say peace, love, and harmony, I'll get 3 views. I know, I tried it. I tried it for years. When I title things, problem solved through blah, blah, blah. Y'all be like, I don't want to watch that. And I'll be like, such and such comes together off blah, blah, blah. Y'all be like, I don't want to watch that. I say, such and such kicks somebody else's ass. Man, that shit gonna get 2 million views. So yeah, the titles are titled the way they're titled to get you niggas to watch. You dig? And I'm not putting it all on y'all, me the same way. If I see some bullshit, I'm probably gonna keep scrolling too. But why do I have it titled DL Hughley chooses white over black? I gave you guys basically the general overview of the whole situations going on. Now I want to get into why I'm talking about this. I titled it DL Hughley chooses white over black because DL Hughley is when all the shit popped off with Shannon Sharpe. Y'all remember early in the year when everybody got jealous that Shannon Sharpe was getting all the views, all the clicks, and everything. Y'all remember that when everybody got all jealous and shit? Well, basically, in a nutshell, DL Hughley went around talking about how Shannon Sharpe don't do nothing basically but cause controversy between blacks, and all he do is all he does is cause confusion, and he gets black folks fighting one another. My question back then was, well, if you're so concerned about confusion amongst black people, DL Hughley, why are you going on Vlad? Why are you going on Vlad TV? That's all Vlad TV does. What's up, Eduardo in the chat? That's all Vlad TV does is start shit between black people. And you're mad at Shannon Sharpe for asking good questions to get the responses he needed, or the responses that are, I won't say responses that he needed, the responses that get our attention. You're okay with Vlad doing that, but not Shannon Sharpe. I'm talking about this because DL Hughley is a person that is the #1 Democrat right now, right? He's Democrat #1. He's supposed to be the smartest guy in the room, right? He's supposed to be the one looking out for black interests, right? But who we siding with in this media war? On the most recent episode that DJ Vlad interviewed with DL Hughley, why are you talking? First off, from what I see, he basically is saying that, Marlon, he said, DL basically said, and this is the part that I got this part from Comedy Hype. Let me airdrop it. I got this screenshot right here from Comedy Hype when I was watching their version of their breakdown of what happened. And this is from Comedy Hype. Well, let me go to the other screen. Let me go to the other screen so we can read this together. Well, basically, this was DL's answer to Vlad asking him about Marlon. Now, Marlon and I talked, he hit me. I don't know what the figure was. He's my favorite Wayans. Marlon hit me and asked me about you. I said, I fucks with you. I don't know about the financial constraints of anybody's dynamic, nor do I ever ask. Real shit, DL. I gotta salute you for that because real niggas don't ask. So I salute you for that part, DL. He said, I would talk to you because he said, I would talk to you because I would talk to you. But I do think that people now, because not only that, but in the zeitgeist, there's a thing where people are trying to rightfully so get what they believe is a fair share of their image or their likeness or brand. And that from here, after this is when DJ Vlad went into saying basically he blamed Shannon Sharpe for this. When Shannon Sharpe threw that number out there, basically now everybody thinks that they're getting all of this money from interviews and people are asking. So Vlad finds a way to still bring up Shannon Sharpe when talking about this situation. And DL Hughley talked right along with him. And so that's where the topic of the day comes up. How do you, DL Hughley, somebody that's very much so on the surface level pro-black, how do you continually go to a vehicle of misinformation like Vlad TV and then turn around and say you'll never talk to a black man that interviews, but you'll go to a white person that's far more salacious, and you'll go to a white person that has gotten people put in court and put in jail and talk about black people, but you won't go talk to a black man about what's going on. You can't show peace and come around and show any kind of grace towards the brother. But when it comes around to Vlad, you could talk all day. This is what I mean when I talk about us as a people. When they say black people don't sit together, this is what they're talking about. This kind of shit right here. I generally don't have too many of them conversations about us not sticking together because I stick with black people. So I live it. I find usually, I had a conversation at the Improv this past Monday about this with some people. I find usually the ones that say we don't stick together are the kind of niggas that don't stick with niggas. And they say, we don't stick together. Yeah, because you don't stick with black people. So I don't really have that conversation too much because it's not my world. In my world, black people sit together because I stick with black people and black people have always stuck with me. So in my world, black people sit together. Well, anyway, in the royal world, in the big world, that's not always true. And to see a black person, I can understand you. Okay, you got your issues with Shannon. You got your issues with whatever. But to talk about these things to a white person. And now, this white man has been basically shitting on you. You said Marlon's your homeboy, somebody you've been friends with, your favorite Wayans. And you're going to allow this white man to basically, even if you do play the middle, how you going to play the middle with somebody who's going at your boy? Marlon's your boy, real life. You've been knowing him way longer than you've been knowing Vlad. You don't step up and check Vlad over that shit? Why are you talking about this man's money? You gonna play down the middle? When this man's talking about another black man and getting into his pockets? Is that where we at now? These are the people. Now you see why it's so easy for the Democrat to buy these niggas off? All you need is a white person to ask them, and they got it. They good. They gonna figure it out. These cats will figure it out as long as a white person asks. Can't figure it out with your brother, but you can figure it out with the white man. Okay. So Marlon, I want to salute Marlon for that, man. But let me go even further on the Marlon situation. See, I gotta talk about Marlon for a little bit. Oh, this is something else. Oh, this is something else. Y'all see this? Oh, quick commercial break. I'm in an editing bay, editing my documentary. So would it be a stretch to say? And I got my man Jarris Mosey, J-Mo. He's talking about some of his the gospel connection to hip hop.
You know, down in the woods. You know what I mean? So
this kind of shit that's gonna be in my quick commercial. This is what's gonna be in my documentary right here.
You know, all this.
This is what you're gonna get in the documentary.
To secular.
So, do you incorporate in mainstream music? Can you show us some?
Yeah.
Wait, go back. Yeah, that's cool. Listen to this part. It's me talking. Center to sound. Gospel music is known for its distinctive chords and progressions. What specific chord progressions and techniques from gospel do you incorporate in mainstream music? Can you show us some?
Yeah. So techniques I will play that, you know, from gospel to secular. You know, you got a lot of things you hear. I play from gospel quartet music. Mm-hmm. So you know what I mean? You got the stuff. All this stuff is like Jimi Hendrix, you know, all of this stuff comes from the church. Mm-hmm. You know, quartet music, you know, down in the woods, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
That sounds like tea in a mason jar. Yeah, that's just one of the lightweight questions I asked. J-Mo, he composed music for a lot of people, including he composed music for a lot of people.
Guitar, drums.
Let me show you some people he played with.
You played for? So some of the artists I played for are started off playing with Prince. It was my first major big break. Mm-hmm. From Prince, I went to Anthony Hamilton. Fantasia, Boney James, plethora of other people, Lil Wayne, and after Lil Wayne, I kind of transitioned into producing. So yeah, that's just a snippet of what you're gonna be getting on my documentary. Is bigger than hip hop, the Black American Music Family Tree. That's more what you can expect on my documentary. And so I got 2 more interviews to do, and hopefully I should be wrapped up filming by the next couple weeks, and then we'll have that out to you before Christmas time. Yeah, we'll be breaking down the gospel roots of all this shit, y'all. Ain't nobody going as comprehensive as me when it comes to this music history shit. So I encourage you to watch everybody else's documentary before you watch mine. I'm not one of them niggas that only watch me. Watch everything else. Watch all that shit. Watch it all. Then come to me and get the story. Get the roots of everything else that you hear, all right? So we got the musicians that compose the music to the hits that you love the most, telling you how those chords that they use on those hits that you like came from the church. So anyway, back to it. And I appreciate y'all's support.
y'all want to continue, we fell a little short of this goal for the first episode, but I'm getting it out. I wanted to have at least 15 to do this thing right, but we gonna still get it done right. We fell a little bit short, but we still getting it done. You did. We fell a little bit short, but it's all right. We gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going. If you feel like you wanna, if you feel like you want to be a part, you can go to DewanB.com right now. Hit the donate button on GoFundMe. But it's all good. We getting this shit out to you regardless. We are getting it out to you regardless. I know the economy tight, so hey, shit happens. That don't mean we ain't gonna get this shit out. You dig? That don't mean we ain't gonna get this out. All right? So there we are. So back to what we talking about. So what we talking about here with the whole Vlad situation is you see what's going on and you see all these different pieces at play. But I want to talk about Marlon for a little bit. I want to go back to talk about Marlon. That's why I wanted to get on. I want to talk about Marlon for a little bit. And this is with love. Hell, and it's even with love to DL Hughley, even though I don't fuck with DL Hughley like that, because of y'all know the story. People who've been around for a long time, y'all know the story. That nigga DL Hughley got me kicked off Twitter for saying some regular shit, and I don't like that. And I have a very long memory, so you kick me off Twitter, and then when I can't respond, you go and start making a whole bunch of bullshit ass comments knowing I can't respond. I lost respect for you, DL. That's all. There was respect that I once had that I lost. Even though if we saw each other, DL probably wouldn't even recognize me. Matter of fact, I saw DL Hughley a couple months ago. Walked right past him. I didn't say nothing for what? You know, because none of this is personal. I don't take anything on the internet personal. I don't even take getting kicked off Twitter personal. But we own the internet now, so if that's the game people want to play, then when you half step, I'm gonna use my platform to call out your bullshit. You dig? Especially when you work for the Democrats the way you do. The Democrats ain't been nothing but hell on black people. The Asian vice president gave her people $26 billion, didn't give our black people shit, and you want to stomp for them? So that gave me double reason to talk about people like DL Hughley, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and anybody else who want to stomp for a group of people who've been nothing but hell on black people since we've given them power. But between that, but still, it ain't nothing personal. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all might be asking, hey, DeWan has done a few videos on DL Hughley. What is it? That's the backstory. The nigga got me kicked off Twitter a few years ago, and I'm back on now, of course. But that was the first time I had ever been kicked off Twitter, and all because he wanted to crack a joke on me, and I cracked something back. So nah. So anyway, that's just a little bit of backstory. And also with Marlon, I've done videos. I've never met Marlon. Well, I've been around Marlon. I've never formally met Marlon Wayans. From what I know a bunch of comics that are cool with Marlon Wayans, and all the things that they all say he cool. So the people I know that know Marlon Wayans say he cool, then he cool with me. I haven't personally heard anybody say nothing bad about that dude. But he's also done some off-code stuff, pushing the whole, being more upfront with pushing the LGBTQ agenda than the black agenda. Marlon, like a lot of these artists, a lot of these entertainers, they only come to black people when they want to rally support for something. And so although I am rallying around Marlon over a bigger criminal enemy such as Vlad, I'm also not letting Marlon off the hook because Marlon tends to only want to talk up for black people when his neck is on the line. But outside of that, as we saw last month, you know, everybody else, they go real hard for them other agendas. But when it comes to us, I ain't heard none of these entertainers talk about reparations. Not a one. Well, I can't go all the way back to June. But I haven't heard none of these entertainers speak up for reparations. None of these entertainers, when it comes to the needs of the grassroots, when we can use a champion, somebody with millions of followers to help champion our cause, neither Marlon Wayans, DL Hughley, Shannon Sharpe, or none of these niggas is around. So I'm not here to sit around and be like, I'm not trying to make Marlon out to be some martyr, somebody that we should all just follow because he's black. Because Marlon tends not to jump on black causes. He tends to just stay quiet, and that's fine. I'm not telling people what they should and shouldn't do. I have no issues. Make it very clear to all the entertainers that listen to me, and a lot of you entertainers do listen to me. Y'all know it. I ain't telling y'all to be political. I'm not asking y'all to be political. I'm not saying you should be political. I'm not saying you should jump into anything. At the end of the day, you've attained. I understand. People got a certain level of lifestyle. They got a certain access. They got to keep their doors open to, and that's fine. But my thing is this: either be in or be out. You can't be political when it comes to the LGBTQ community, and you want to put your neck on the line, and you want to wag your finger at black people and everybody else when it comes to them. But when it comes to your people, you quiet. That's what the issue is. The issue is you, Mr. Democrat, you rah, 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 let's vote, let's vote. Kamala Harris this, Joe Biden that, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, yada, 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 yada. But your people need calls on reparations bills and different things to get passed through state, federal, local, state, and federal court and not court legislation. Y'all quiet. Y'all the ones I got an issue with. Y'all are the problem. You're political when it benefits white people, but when it benefits your people, you're the problem. So take my defending of Marlon Wayans with a grain of salt. Don't take it as me saying that, oh, he's our new black leader. Nah. This is an issue that Marlon is affected by. This is an issue that's directly dealing with him. So in an issue directly dealing with him, he's now trying to rally black support. No, brother. You can handle this on your own. From a black point of view, from your point of view. But I will speak up just in general. This is more of a lesson for my listeners and the people listening than it is a rally of support from Marlon Wayans. Just to be clear, this is much more has to do with us and why we get down the way we get down and why we see entertainers the way we see them. So in here, he's talking about doing everybody's stuff except for his. He's calling, Vlad a vulture, the vulture of the culture. Here's black culture. See, he could be a vulture. It's black culture when it affects you. You know what I mean? I would love to see this kind of rallying support for something bigger than you. Where is this when it's not you? That's the question when it comes to these entertainers. Where is all this pro-blackness when it's not you? These entertainers use black society as a cum bucket. They only come to us to have a good time, then get the fuck on out back and let it live in a lily white world. And I got a problem with that. I got some super chats. He says, they out of pocket. Ha, yeah. Sean Mim says, which motherfuckers stop going to Vlad. We might agree with Shannon, but Vlad done build this platform off us. Right. Like, that's why, even for this kind of news, I'm going to credible sources. I'm still not clicking on a fucking Vlad interview. Fuck DJ Vlad. I don't give a goddamn if DJ Vlad resuscitates Marcus Garvey from the grave and interview him. I'm not watching. I'm not watching. So I say this, I say this in support of what's going on. I support Marlon, going at Vlad, but Marlon, this is a Marlon Wayans problem. This ain't a black culture problem. Black culture been knew who Vlad was. This isn't we We needed this kind of support when Lord Jamar was going at him for what he said about Minister Farrakhan. If it's a black culture thing. So I want everybody to approach this kind of situation with caution. You approach this with caution. Yeah, Vlad's a vulture, and we're going to spend all the time in the world to call out vultures like Vlad. But as black folks, for people like Marlon, we tired of being used as a cultural pinata. The world knock us around and take all the candy, and you only want to come when they done picked up and scooped up all the candy before you got there. That's the problem. Y'all let these people treat black folks like a cultural pinata, knocking us all around, and you only get mad when you don't get a piece or enough of the candy when it fall out. No, bruh. Because if Vlad accepted your $40,000 offer or whatever it was he said, we wouldn't be having no cultural black nothing talks. You would have took your goddamn money and you would have been on and then interviewed and answered whatever question he had to answer. If it was about that. It's not about the culture. He offended you. So I just want black folks just to pay attention. We can see what's going on. There's nobody in this picture that has been a champion for black people when we need them most. Not Shannon Sharpe, not Marlon, not DL, and definitely not Vlad. None of them. They be quiet as church mice when we need them. Shannon, his ass be going around saying flat out coon shit when he be up there when shit goes down. I'm not calling him a coon, but he's very quick to jump and preach to black society too, without offering us anything. These people do not speak up for us when we need them. Hold on, I need to get some more water, y'all. I'm gonna be back in give me like 35 seconds, all right? I need some goddamn water. I'm back. There we go. I'm back. I needed some ice, goddamn. It's hot than a motherfucker. That's all. Hot than a motherfucker. So yeah. Oh yeah, hit the Cash App. $ DeJuan Brown. God damn it. That's right. Right here. $ DeJuan Brown. Hit the Cash App. All right, so that's what we're talking about here. The name of this song is Song Only for My Podcast that I will never share with you guys. But I love y'all. Thanks for asking, chat. Name of the song is DeJuan Brown's Backup Music. that I'm never going to share. So, yeah, if you grew up listening to hip hop, hit the Cash App, $ DeJuan Brown. Oh, James, I appreciate the Cash App, James. Deborah, I got a Cash App from James. Appreciate that. Deborah, appreciate the Cash App. Oh, I got somebody named, I got a Cash App from somebody named Deborah. I got a Cash App from somebody that's at least in their 70s. So, I mean, you young niggas, come on now. I ain't seen no disrespect when you know someone named, and she over here, Deborah said, yeah, and put a smiley face laughing. Because y'all know that shit I was talking about. We need to bring back women named Deborah because we didn't have no sexy reds and hussies like that walking around when we had black women named Deborah patrolling the streets. Appreciate the Cash App, Deborah. That was funny. But what do y'all think about this? Do y'all want me to I'm open the phone line. Do y'all want to call in? I'm not going to stay on too much longer, but I want to hear what y'all think. 323-744-7425. 323-744-7425. What do y'all think we should do with these people? Because I like, what I'm tired of, I'm tired of people being pro-black when it's convenient, when it's them. Like, Lions Dollars, I appreciate that Cash App. Lions Dollars, I appreciate that. What do we do? Like, how do we make it to where these people feel uncomfortable even asking us to rally support for them when they don't support us the whole time? Yeah, Ernestine. Yeah, we didn't have no issues in Black America with hood rats when Ernestine was running the yard. You couldn't be no hood rat when Ernestine was on the block. Hell, even the niggas with Jerichos and guns put them hoes away when Ernestine came around. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from? You there, caller?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. This is Cassandra calling from Texas. You remember me, right?
Yes. How you been?
I've been good. Been listening to you, but I've been kind of, I have to go back and listen to the replays because I've been a little busy.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to tell you, DeJuan, you're absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. They come running to us when they need us. But let me tell you something that the black people are not understanding. It's the great replacement that's going on. They brought the black immigrants over here to replace the FBA.
Mm-hmm.
Now the black immigrant is being replaced by the Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
So after all this stuff is taken over, who you think the Hispanics gonna hire? See, they're gonna hire their own. They're gonna look out for their own. And you got all these silly black people that are falling on the sword because this white man is telling them to. And everybody that the white man has allowed to come over here, he's put him on the black American breast like what he fed from. Everybody eats off of us. Everybody feeds off of us. And we're tired of it. And I'm glad that you brought that up. This is a Marlon and Vlad problem. Let him deal with it. Don't come over here running to us because you want black support to help you jump on Vlad. We're not doing that anymore.
If Vlad said yes to his number, he had been over there chucking cheese and smiling. And
yeah,
so
you know he would have.
And he would. And so, but I want to take you even further what you just said. It goes even deeper. It's going to the Latino for the labor force, where the black and the Latino is getting screwed over, and this is what the Latino don't see.
Right.
The Asian is coming in to be the Latino's manager.
See, what's
Right.
happening is the black people, the Latinos, as have come in and they're taking over hiring positions. Like here in LA, you're not going to see black people working on construction sites.
Sure
You're
not.
not going to see them working in
Sure not.
DMV places like that. But what's happening
Sure not.
now is the Latinos they think it's their turn for promotion and start running things.
Nope.
Even
Yep.
in Kamala Harris's and Joe Biden's plan, they said there's a plan right now on WhiteHouse.gov where it talks about bringing in a certain amount, having at least 15% of government jobs be Asians in leadership positions of government jobs and jobs like that. So the Asian is coming in to be the Latino's boss. And if the Latino don't do everything the way they think it's about speaking Spanish, if that Latino don't understand Chinese and Mandarin, they're going to get replaced. So
yes, they are.
It's
the great replacement.
It's the great replacement right now. And so I'm glad you brought that point up.
Yeah, and you know what? One more thing, and then I'll let you go. And another thing that these black immigrants don't understand, they get their behinds on these platforms, want to come in and talk crazy to Tariq and you and whoever else. But what they fail to see is that if Trump get in the White House, and I'm not speaking for Trump, against Trump, or for them Democrats or not, but I'm gonna tell you this: Trump get in that White House, they going home, and it's not going to be Trump by himself in them home. It's going to be them Democrats because they failed at what they were supposed to do.
Right.
They don't realize that they fallen on the sword against them own. Who go against their own self, DeWan? I don't understand that. These golly, man.
No self-worth, no group worth.
Shoot, for these few little pennies that you're being offered by this white man. I mean, really and truly, do the Mexicans, even the Asians, do you really think that this white man gonna give you enough power to overpower him?
Nope. And they've been doing this, and this been going on for 60 years, and these fools still ain't caught on.
And they still haven't caught on. You know, that guy Thug, the one that Fannie Willis threw in jail. I mean, got him in jail on those RICO charges. Do you know that brother had just bought 100 acres of land? They didn't bring them Africans over here for that. You're not here to enrich yourselves, Africans.
And that's what a lot of the Pan-Africans don't understand. Like, yeah, you're right. You know, the Africans, when if they first off, they ain't offering us shit. But the minute an African did offer something on American soil, they'll send their asses back to Africa so fast that they did Marcus Garvey.
Right. You going back anyway, just like the Bible says. A man who seeks to save his life shall lose his life. You're going to lose it if you don't do right with it. That's just the short and the long of it. As they say, the long and the short of it. You're going to lose it anyway.
Yeah. Thank you again for giving us a call. You're always welcome to call in.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She preached the whole world right there, you know? Somebody said I talked around the whole Martin situation. Nah, my brother, you didn't get here on time. With respect, we talked directly about the Martin situation right when we started. So go back and watch the first 5 minutes if you want, first 7 minutes, if you want to understand what we were talking about directly involving the Martin situation. And then go back and watch a video from 2 days ago where I did a 90-minute video on Marlon. With that being said, like, I welcome y'all all to go back to my YouTube channel. I recommend y'all all to go back there, you know, and check out other videos. Oh shit, Cuzzo, my man. I got my cousin Nina boy up there doing so. I just subscribed to Nina. That's my cousin right there. I'm proud of that nigga right there. What's up, Cuzzo? But y'all always come to my channel. And what you can do is you can go back and watch. If you want to know more details on the whole Martin situation. Let's see if they answer in time. Call or call back. I didn't answer in time. My bad, caller. Call back. I didn't answer in time. But if you want to go into further details on the whole Martin situation, we did a video 3 days ago going all the way in on the Martin situation, all right? And also salute to Dr. Randy Short on yesterday's interview. That's up it's up now either on the membership site here or over on YouTube.
I mean, I'm not YouTube. Up over on not YouTube. Patreon. Patreon. What's up, caller? What's the name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Duan? This is Dayton. I had to come in because you were talking about that whole Latino thing.
At A-Time, there was always a good thing time when you call in. What's up, brother?
Hey, brother, what's up? You know, I was, digging what you were saying about the whole weigh-in situation, but once the sister came in with the Latino thing, right? Because I got a thing about that in terms of what she was saying, the Great Replacement theory, right? And we've had conversations about the whole thing, and I just wanted to accentuate the point that the sister was having, but the dynamic is a little bit different in terms of how they're letting all these people in and why they're letting all of these people in and all of these different groups that are coming in unfettered, unrestricted, and all of that. And a lot of it has to do with just government that just not so much malfeasance as it is they're just incompetent in a lot of ways. But the thing about this, the wave of migrants that we see, it's not just in the United States. I wanted for the sister, she got to understand that it's not just happening here, it's happening all over the world. It's happening in Europe, it's happening everywhere. And it's creating major problems. Like right now, Ireland is all upset. The UK, they're really going nuts over in the UK about this. But the fact of the matter is that the problem, again, that comes from people from south of the border is that there is the south of the border, there's a pigmentocracy that we as Black people never talk about. Now, we've talked about that. You talked about this on the show, right? But I don't understand what it is when we won't get into the specifics of this pigmentocracy, right? And like, for instance, like right now, I would like that sister to go online and I want her to look up what's happening right now in Latin America, specifically in Colombia, right? So right now in Colombia, you have this major situation, a major assault that it is against mostly the Black, the Afro-Cubans, and the indigenous Cubans, right? These are the Colombians. These are the people of color, right? Colombians, the people of color in that area. And so what we have are at the end of the day, the power structures in Latin America are the white, straight up just Caucasians that come from the Iberian Peninsula. Like they came over as they call themselves conquerors, but they came over as colonizers from Imperial Spain, Portugal, whatever. And then underneath that, you have the white presenting mestizo population. And that's the dominant population in Latin America, even though the dominant population and the actual physical population are brown people and Black folk. The problem is that when they come to the United States, they're coming with the same ideas, the same notions of, you could say, superiority that they have been taught from birth, right? And it's, again, I mentioned that the last time, mejorar la raza, which is advance the race. The closer to white you are, the better off you're going to be. And then they come up not in solidarity with Black folk, but in a lot of ways, they come up with preconceived notions. Yeah, that they're antagonistic because they see themselves as better than Black folks, and they have an attitude about it. Like I have friends in Chicago where they go and they have these regular meetings with the mayor, and they have regular meetings with the governmental folk, and they come in and they often complain and they talk about how Black people are lazy. I have one particular guy who got up in front of the mayor and said how lazy Black people were, and there's no more money for you. Not even recognizing the fact that it's through Black struggle and the Black movements that even created the landscape for these people to be absorbed into the system. So they don't come up with a respect for us. They come up with a disrespect for us, and that's where the problem lies. See, and I just wanted to add that because we never talk about it, and we really need, like with last time when you were talking about the whole thing with Latinos and hip hop, we as Black people, we really need to have this conversation. We need to have it with our Afro-Latino brothers and sisters. We need to have it with our indigenous Latino brothers and sisters. And we need to come together and put this on the table because these people from those regions cannot come into the United States and think that they can come in and disrespect foundational Black Americans that literally laid the bricks for this country for them to come and they can
I'm
take
glad
advantage
you brought
of.
that part up. I'm glad you added that part. How like we need to stop being scared to put that on the table. Like it's like black people are scared to address the anti-blackness within Latin America and these other places that people are coming here, and you know they're coming here. Like you said, they're coming across the whole world. And people are migrating. We can't stop it because we don't control what goes on. But one thing we can control when they come into our spaces, because they do always come into our spaces, we got to have these conversations at the door. And black people have been so far, especially the ones, and when you have these conversations, you'll get the truth. And black people, for the most part, have been scared to address this with these people. And that's why, in my opinion, and I think yours too, and also with the black people who come here that don't fall in line, I think that we've been flat out. I think black folks have just been flat out scared to talk directly to these people, and let's talk directly about our dynamic and what's going on, and let's get this shit in the open. But that's something that if we're gonna move forward, we're gonna have to do that because we don't have the power to kick them out, and we don't have the power to stop them. But we do have the power when they come around us to address the bullshit. That's the only way we're gonna get anything done.
Right.
Yeah.
But we have to. We have to, because if we don't do that, then I mean, you remember what happened you're in LA with the city council meeting when they had basically, disrespected not only the black folk, but they also the native folk. These are indigenous people that they were talking about, calling them ugly and all of this kinds of stuff.
2 of the 3 councilmen had resigned. De Leon III he's still out there. But I'm about to end the program pretty soon. Time, you want to leave them with something?
Oh yeah, if anybody wants to reach out, you can hit me at AfroPrep, www.afroprep.now, readyforanything.org, or be serious at readyforanything.org. That's BSIRIUS, or hit me on my Instagram.
Readyforanything.org. That's a good one. Y'all made them remember that. Readyforanything.org. Aton has these preparedness classes that he does. And I need you guys to please sign up for it. Not for me, but for your sake. Because especially here in California, we done had 1,000 earthquakes in the last 2 days. You see what's going on this planet. So you need this. We have a black person that understands the specific needs black people have. Because all in survival, them white folks, they're not speaking to our specific, nor should they. We need our own to speak to our own specific issues. And Aton is one of our own that's speaking to our own specific issues. So I need you to go to Ready for what?
Readyforanything.org or AfroPrepNow.com.
Readyforanything.org. I'm about to put it up. Readyforanything.org. And then the other one is AfroPrep.
AfroPrepNow.com.
All right, cool. So there we go right now. I'm putting it up on the screen. This is AfroPrepNow.com. This is Aton Edwards that you see right here. He has his workshops, and then also he has a mailer that he sends out that you guys. So when he does these workshops and when he sends those mailers out and those emails to let you know what the hell you need, and in case shit pops off, this is where you need to go. AfroPrep.org and ready for it.
AfroPrepNow.com.
AfroPrepNow.com and ready. And y'all see the websites here. Y'all fucks with it, all right? Thanks again for giving us a call, Aton.
All right, brother.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's what we talking about here. And let me see here. So that's a brother right there that's doing it and doing it for our people. So make sure y'all support him. Let me go back to the super chats. Super chat from Black Music Genre. What's your thoughts on Tariq Nasheed's going back on Vlad TV? Look, Tariq can do whatever the hell he want to do because he's a grown man. I'm not fucking with no Vlad. I didn't watch it. If y'all want to watch it, that's fine. Like I told y'all before, if Vlad resuscitated Luther Vandross, I wouldn't watch. So me personally, it's fuck Vlad no matter who's on Vlad. But Tariq wanted to go on Vlad. From what I heard, like I didn't hear Tariq say anything if Tree said anything off code, then I'm sure it'd have gotten back. People would have been saying it. So cool, whatever. If he wants to meet with Vlad, then he wants to meet with Vlad. You know, I ain't watching shit Vlad do. Fuck DJ Vlad. That's how I feel about it. Hell, I didn't like when Smokey Robinson interviewed. Like, I love Smokey Robinson. I think the only Smokey Robinson interview I've never seen was the one with Vlad. I've seen anytime Smokey Robinson sit with anybody, because Smokey Robinson's a god of music. He is a lyrical motherfucking god of music. But even though he's a lyrical god, one of the greatest to ever write a song, to write a lyric, I ain't watch it. As much as I love Smokey Robinson and songs like this,
vain.
Baby, baby, don't cry.
He really doesn't.
I love that Smokey Robinson right there. This shit right here.
Can I stand so precious and very far?
What y'all know about this? This playlist is up right now on Patreon. If you want to know more, if you want to go into my music taste, go to my patreon.com. This playlist is only up for the rest of the month. I'm taking this playlist down at the end of the month. We got all that. We got that.
Storm, quiet as when flowers talking.
We got all that. I love me some goddamn Smokey Robinson. Got some Sly and I gotta put some more Sly and Family Stone. This is the only Sly and Family song I got in this playlist? I know I got more Sly and Family songs than this. Okay, I'm gonna update this with some more Sly and Family Stone. I'm gonna update this playlist with some more Sly and Family Stone.
Everybody wants to shine.
I love that shit right there. I love that shit right there. All that shit. We got all that on this playlist. This is all available. This is only available this month on Patreon. I'm taking this playlist down. I have other playlists available on Patreon, but you're only gonna have access to this if you sign up for Patreon this month. But I do have other playlists that are on Patreon. As a matter of fact, I got my this one here. I got some meditation music up on there now too. This here. I got this playlist right now on Spotify also. My meditation mix. Music, because right now time is tough. So you need music that's just you can sit back and breathe to. I love this song from Brandy Younger right here. Brandy Younger, she just dropped. What y'all know about this right here? This dropped last year. I love Brandy Younger plays the harp. And this is how she sounds. That shit sound good, don't it? That's on my meditation music playlist. We got some Alice Coltrane because she's inspired by Alice Coltrane. And if you don't know who Alice Coltrane is, you missing it. You missing the boat. This is all music for you to sit back and relax and close your mind to. I don't expect y'all to know the music on this playlist. It's not about knowing the music. This is about music that's going to help you sit back and breathe and help you just clear all the bullshit out of your mind. That's what this playlist is about. And it's up on Patreon right now. I got some Sunrise. I got some Kenneth Crouch. That's Kenneth Crouch. He's also in my documentary. Kenneth Crouch. Play with everybody. So yeah, y'all like that? Somebody said Will Downing. Hell no, I ain't got no Will Downing in my playlist. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Will Downing, but Will Downing puts me to sleep. Will Downing's gonna be at the Gardena Jazz Festival this coming Sunday, and that's why I will not be in attendance. I usually go to Gardena Jazz Festival every goddamn year. Not this year. I ain't trying to hear no. That's how Will Downing sings. That's how he yawning, but salute to Will Downing, and if you like Will Downing, that's cool. I ain't look. If you like Will Downing, but nah, I'm just being straight up. No, he's not on my playlist because I want y'all to stay awake for the next song. You know, I don't want to be playing no music. Then Will Downing come on. Look, see, if I put Will Downing on my playlist and y'all driving and you fall asleep while you driving, then hell, I feel guilty. They're like, DeJuan, you one of your biggest fans got in an accident. I'm one of your biggest fans, but I got in an accident. Listen to your playlist. Like, what happened? What'd you listen to? Man, I was listening to Will Downing and I fell asleep and I ran into a tree. I be feeling so hurt and guilty. Like, why did I do that to that person and put some NyQuil in their music, knowing good and the hell well they're gonna be driving with that? That's all I hear when Will Downing sing is yawning. This nigga Clay said he Will Downing musical parenthesis. Hell yeah, I got Roy Ayers. I got plenty of Roy Ayers. Come on now. Somebody asked me if I got Roy Ayers. Did somebody ask me if I got Roy Ayers? Come on now. Are you kidding me? When I was talking about Will Downing, I was talking about artists that put you to sleep. Roy Ayers won't put you to sleep. All right. Roy Ayers, you got shit like, what y'all know about this right here? This Side of Sunshine. Come on now. What y'all know about This Side of Sunshine? I gotta get to the part.
This side of sunshine, there's music for all y'all.
Come on, what y'all know about that right there? That's that Roy Ayers. You gotta know about Roy Ayers, know about that. I like it. I take Roy Ayers' version of You Send Me. That's on the playlist. You send me. Come on now. And it's just some of the Roy Ayers that I got. I got what? Look, you see all this Roy Ayers I got on this playlist? Boy, y'all playing with me? And I got more. I got more down here. You dig? Max Roach is not on this playlist. This is an R&B playlist. Max Roach is over on jazz. And the jazz list isn't up yet. But Max Roach isn't on this particular playlist because Max Roach played that hardcore bebop. Hardcore bebop wouldn't fit in. Oh, what y'all know about Enchantment? What y'all know about this? We got Evelyn Champagne King. What y'all? Got all that on the playlist, but you got to go to patreon.com/DejuanB for all that. You got to go to patreon.com/DejuanB for all that. All right. It's on patreon.com/DejuanB. Yeah, I got DJ Rogers. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, you love me. Say you love me. Somebody asked me, do I got DJ Rogers? What y'all know? What y'all know about this? Ah, damn it! Stop playing. Here we go. There we go.
Together we will never grow.
What y'all know about DJ Rogers? Come on now. Somebody asked me, do I have DJ Rogers? DJ Rogers was a cold motherfucker too, boy. You talk about one of the most important figures in music history that is totally unsung. You got to talk about DJ Rogers. You got to talk about DJ Rogers as far as unsung heroes in music. Look how smooth that brother is.
Sometime the going will get a little tough.
Come on now. And I must admit, living with me can be rough. Nigga. Come on now. We'll go to patreon.com/DejuanB for all that. But I'm about to actually start a Twitter space right now. I'm not about to start a Twitter space. I'm about to join somebody else's to talk about music. All right. So y'all can find me over on Twitter. We're gonna talk some music. Find me over on Twitter. I'm in Linus's Twitter space. Linus Crown J. Harrell. I'm being her Twitter space talking about music. So I'm about to go over there right now and smoke a blunt. So appreciate the super chats. I appreciate the Cash App. I got one more Cash App that came through that I did not shout out. Let me shout you out. Come on, name. AH. Appreciate the Cash App. AH. Appreciate the Cash App. All right. All right, cool. Somebody asked me for the read, and go to breakthroughcards.com for your readings. All right, breakthroughcards.com for your readings. All right. Thank y'all again for listening. I'm out.